Hello, X team members. It's Krista. I wanted to put together this little video to help shed light on the decision that you have to make about continuing on with the X Team program in the fall. And for the 2017s, maybe it's not a long commitment, but maybe it's at the end of a really long road of recruiting, so why be on X Team? And for 18s, 19s, and 20s, it's a really extended commitment for you. So why would you do that? Why would you be on X Team this fall ongoing? And I think it boils down to two things. One, do you want to be the best lacrosse player in high school that you can possibly be? Or do you want to be the best lacrosse player within the next year that you can possibly be? And I would say that's enough reason to be on X Team. You get high-level coaching here. You get attention to details on the things that matter, like stick work fitness, mental fitness, and not only feedback on your video as well. The second thing is, do you want to go to college? If you want to go to college and you want to have deep conversations with people invested in you about that college conversation, which is just a symbol for another conversation, which is what about after college, then X Team is also a really good place for you. We're a unique program that really invests in every kid. And the reason that we've extended the programming for a year and a half is so that you know that we're committed to investing in you long term. The results of an investment in your person, particularly in a kid at an age where our members currently are between 12 to 17 years old, is that we take them seriously. And that consistent, ongoing questions about who they are and what they want, and listening to them, and feedback, whether it be professional feedback with their stick work or their recruiting, personal feedback on how they can be more confident. All of those things contribute to why X Team is a really unique program, and also why it's really valuable for you guys as members and your kids if it's parents watching this. That to me is the invaluable part of X Team, and obviously we design it that way. If it were just going to be a lacrosse club, I probably would have just worked for another lacrosse club rather than start something that meant so much to me. I think another question is, like, we can't commit, like, why would we commit long term? And I'm saying, why wouldn't you commit long term? This is something that's supposed to be about mutual investment. And I think the thing that keeps on coming back home to us is, do you want us to commit in the short term and give you part of what we're good at? Or do you want us to commit to the long term and give you everything we're really great at? The final question is, if we're new members, we haven't necessarily seen what it's like to be coached on the field with you guys. And I get that. Unfortunately, we're backed up against the corner of the recruiting process and filling our rosters for next fall, as we're already signing up for tournaments for next fall. So we're a little bit caught between there, to be completely honest, and we get if you want to wait for those reasons. I would say that, like, what you've gotten between when you signed up and now is the hardest part. And if you're happy with that, then you should anticipate, and I would go so far as to say expect, that what happens on the field this summer is just a fine-tuning and a blowout, basically, of what we've been prepping for so long. My biggest thing, and you'll see this in all of our marketing materials going out, is that preparation breeds confidence. I think that our kids, our members, your kids, you members, you are nervous about what will come, rather than, like, preparing and knowing what you're capable of doing, so that when the time comes, you just do what you've been doing. So I am so excited to have worked with all of you guys so far. I'm so excited to see you this summer. I understand this is a complicated decision, and we want to be able to take time to make sure that we can help you make this decision to the best of your ability and do whatever's right for you. That may mean X Team, and that may not mean X Team. And we're invested not only in your daughters now and in the long term, should they continue to be part of X Team, but we're invested and interested in what's best for you and what's best for our members. Lastly, I would say that we will be opening this up to the outside world. And what you risk in not signing up by Friday basically is just your secure spot. So there may be a spot that continues ongoing. And, if you want to revisit after the summer, then that's great. We also, the obstacles are sort of, it's too long of a commitment, or it's just a lot of money. And those are the two reasons. Like, we would like to be able to talk to you individually if we can, to make sure we can try to work with you. If either of those things are sort of like deal breakers for you, then, fair is fair. We get it. But we would like the chance to be able to accommodate you the best that we can. More information will be coming out soon. You guys will continue, if you have not yet registered, to get the emails coming directly from me /Trilogy Lacrosse. And I really would love to talk to any of you. If you're interested in having a conversation, please feel free to call my cell phone, 646-957-3702. And for those of you who've already talked to Ruth McDonough or Michelle Ruth, they're happy to, again, talk to anybody. We feel really passionately about this program. It's why we presented it as such. We know it's a hard sell, to be frank, and we think it's worth it. We want to know that you're committed to the club, your team, and we want you to know above all that we're committed to you for the long haul, which is the best way to make an influence over time, which is exactly what we want to do. We don't want to make a small impact. We want to make a big one.